Hi everyone. So today I'm pretty excited to show you a lighthouse card with a magnetic ornament. This is the card that I have made. It is very pretty. It is a 4.25 by 5.5 card. You open it up, write your message in there. This lighthouse design, it's from Nice to Cut on Etsy. It is also an ornament, as you can see. They can hang it, and so the ribbons kind of stick on the back there, but they can also use this card as a magnet and stick it onto their fridge or magnetic board. Now, the card that it comes with, if they remove the ornament, they can still keep the card itself because now it's just a frame for them to insert their picture in and display it. So let me show you how to make this card. So in Cricut Design Space, if you have it, I have shared with you, oh my, there you go. I have shared with you the template. The template right here especially, it's specifically for the for a square shadow box. This one here is for the lighthouse, but I think any square shadow box that you have should work. And the other one, this is the main template that you need to create as well. So it's gonna be this one here and this one here, or one or the other, but this is the two main part that you need to create for the card. The rest of it is pretty easy to do. You should know how to do that already. This one here is just a basic card that measure that's folded in half, and it measures 4.25, 5.5 when it's folded in half. So this is the base of the card that you need. So that one you should know how to make already. So again, this is the two main part that you need to know how to do. So everything is in Cricut Design Space for you to upload and use. But if you do not have Cricut Design Space, this is how you're gonna create it. So all you need to do is get a rectangle shape that measure 6.35 by 5.5. And with that, I want you to get a, let me see here, we'll get a shape here because we're gonna try to create the score line here evenly. You wanna get another square shape that measure the same size as your card, which is 4.25. 0.25. It doesn't have to be the height, we just need the width, but I'll just go ahead and, well, that's okay. So we'll just do here. So you just need a square that is 4.25 because you just want to measure the width of it. And so once you have this rectangle shape and you have this square shape, I want you to highlight them both, align, center. And once that is center, you need to get the score line right here. So upload the score line and increase the height to the same height as your card. So that is 5.5 right here. Uh-oh, hate this when that happened. Now where did my score line gone to? There it is. So just increase that height to a 5.5 of your score line. So the score line, so you have your square that is 4.25 right in the center. You want to place this score line, this first score line, right there on the end of that square. And then your second score line that's going to go here, you need to create a guide that is about 0.38 in width difference here. So let's go ahead and get another one here. And want a 0.38 in width, 0.38 in width. So we want that to be 0.38 different right here. So from, let me zoom in here. So let's get it exactly lined up with that score line right there. And you can duplicate this score line and put it right there on the right side of that guide. And now move that guide over one more. Make sure it lines up right there. And now let's duplicate one more and place it right on the end of that guide right there. And once you have it kind of all lined up right there, it doesn't have to line up perfectly right there. So just make sure that, you know, you have it nicely spaced there. Remove all of your square and guide and go and select them all, including that score line down there, and align, but you want to align it vertically. So now everything will come up. So that score line will come up to the top and everything. So it lines up evenly. And you want to do that to for both sides of the card there. Okay. All right. So now we just learned how to create this if you don't have a Cricut design space. So it's pretty easy to create. But let's talk about how to create this opening right here. So the opening right there, let me upload the Lighthouse design here. Okay, let's upload this design. So this is the Lighthouse design that I did. This design measure 8.3. We want to reduce this design to 4.0, so just 4 inches. So once that is reduced, and so we have our, so now you're going to need another square. Actually, I'm sorry, not a square. You're going to need another rectangle. So the rectangle shape is going to measure 4.25 by 5.5. So 4.25 by 5.5. Whoa, what did I just do? How about 5.5? There, that looks better. Now let's change that color here. So you want another rectangle that is 4.25 by 5.5. So what we're trying to create, it is this front layer right here. Okay, this is what we're trying to create. So get the shape there. And usually the easiest way to do, we use this top layer. So let's ungroup this design. Go ahead and duplicate that top layer right here. Bring it over, align it, or so actually select them both. Hit align, center, and this is how it looks like. Now I don't like it to be centered, so I'll bring it up just a little bit, and then go ahead and select them all and hit align horizontally, because we want to make sure that it lines up evenly here. And once you have that done, highlight that design layer, go to contour, and contour out the outer square. We only want the inside. And once that is contoured out, select them both and go to slice. There it is. So that is now the front of the card right here. It's this front opening right here. So that's what we just created. Okay. All right, so that was the two main thing, is to create this template and to create the front of it. Everything else should be easy to do, just a basic card. So let me go ahead and show you how to assemble them. So when you reduce your design to a 4-inch, just cut it the way it is. And once that's done, let me show you how to assemble. Okay, so we have this one cut out. And then we have this one cut out. So once this one is cut out, remember there's like 3 score lines right there. There's just the first score line. Just go ahead and fold it inward. And then here's the second score line. Fold that out. And then you have the third score line. Fold it in. You want to do that on both sides right here. So this is what you're trying to create, kind of like an accordion folder right here. Okay. And then once that is done, the top layer that you create, just glue them. Just glue this edge right here onto the edge of the card. Line them up, glue it just like that. And then on this side too. So once you have that glue, it creates a window right here, kind of like a frame right here for the card. And once that is done, you see the back of this card, the back of the layer here. Glue that to the front of your card. Just place it right on here, glue it together, and that is it. Now you just created a close and open card just like that. And so if you like this one here, I got this from the cardstock that I bought, so just kind of cut it out and place it in there. But if you want something else, message or anything, so this is the message that kind of write it out, cut it, and then place it right here. So that's kind of create the backdrop of that frame right there once you have it. Okay, so then once that is done, you assemble your shadow box, glue all the layers together. But before you glue them, if you want to put a magnet in there, create a tiny hole. And I think the tiny hole I created is behind, so all the layers that is behind that black layer right there, I kind of punch a hole in with this old-fashioned hole puncher. And once all the holes created for all the back layers there, except for the very back, here is the magnet that I use. This is the name of the magnet. It's 15 millimeter by 2 millimeter. It's super tiny, but it is super strong. Look at that. It is, whoops, so tiny, but it is so strong. So that is the magnet I use. So once you punch the hole in all the back layer, the hole for this one here fit the magnet perfectly. So what I do is I just kind of pop the magnet into it and then cover it up with the back layer. So you really don't know where the magnet is. You really can't see. And so they can just stick it onto anything you want. It's really strong. All right, I hope this helped and really enjoy making this project. So I do hope to see more of the projects being made. Have any questions, send me a message. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.